Hello, everybody. Okay, well, we are here for the Celtic Rain Radio Show. And I know it's going to take a few minutes to let everybody get on and let everybody kind of sit down or get cozy. This is the kind of show that you guys can play anytime. You can play it like when you're at work, because we record it live on Tuesday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. But it's recorded and it's on YouTube. You can always go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain and find it. Go to, if you want to, you can go to the playlists and you'll find a playlist that says Celtic Rain Radio Show, and all of them from all of the other episodes are actually recorded right there. And so you can go and watch them anytime you want. You need a little bit of dose of Rebecca? Go right there. You can get a little bit of me every day. Just saying. Plus great music. It's been amazing. I just about every 4 to 6 months, more like 4 months, I put out a call and I say, hey, I need more music. Anybody else want to put their music in? And I'm telling you what, I did one last week and just got bombarded with beautiful music. So I'm really excited. That will start next month. You'll hear some of the new stuff that I've been actually getting together this past week. That'll start within the show next month. So even more people to like put their music out there and to have a great time. We are the Celtic Rain Radio Show. If you do have music to send me, I'm always taking music. There's only 2 requirements. 3 let's just say 3 requirements. Number 1, you have to be a small label or independent artist or band. Understand that, okay? Number 2, it's got to be family friendly, because I want people to be able to play this no matter where, no matter when, and not have to worry about, oh crap, what is that? Oh, I got to turn it off. Oh, I'm at work. Oh, my kids are around. No. Let's just be good. Let's be good people and not be mean, right? I mean, I'm just saying. It's just the way of the world right now, to where we need to start loving on each other instead of, being stupid. So let's not be stupid. Let's put some great music out there that touches people's heart, that changes people's lives, that says, oh my gosh, this is what I'm feeling right now, or oh my gosh, this totally uplifted me today. It doesn't really matter, right? Because you don't have to use all that other stuff. You can use so much beautiful words that can just show your heart without hurting people. So that's great, right? So that's what I'm asking. Number 3, if it's more than 8 minutes, I'm probably not going to play it. You can send it to me. It's beautiful, but more than 8 minutes and it kind of gets kind of long and people kind of they stop listening. It's epic when it's more than 8 minutes, but for a show like this, it's a little much. So more than 8 minutes and there you are. But if you do want to send me music, you can send it to celticrain777@gmail.com, and then that's where you send it. So it's a great situation. We are the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We've actually been on since February. It's kind of interesting and wonderful to think about, but yeah. I also want to say this. We have the Celtic Rain Radio Show Facebook group. It's a group that you can just go look it up, and you can go there and become a part of it. It's for the artists and for people who just love music, to go on there and get to know the artists that are being played on this show. They talk about their music. They get on there and tell where you can find stuff, and there's interaction, which is really awesome. I love the interaction between people in that group. And one thing I also do is when our artists or our patrons, the people who are listening to the music, have something that's going on, I really, really, really want them to be able to put things up and say, hey, I need prayer for this, or send me good vibes because this is about to happen, or, oh my gosh, this is coming out and I'm really excited, but I'm scared, And one thing that we do want to make sure that we hold up in prayer is, as I said last week, the lead singer from Ohikata he has been in the hospital with COVID and on a ventilator. Well, he's doing so much better. It's not completely out of the woods yet, But guys, keep sending those vibes because it's working. It's great. I cannot wait until I can talk to him just as a person, and he's off the ventilators and he's out of the hospital. But you can actually go to the Facebook group, to the Celtic Rain Radio Show Facebook group, and there's an update about from his band about him. So please go on there, like that, send prayers, let them know that you're thinking about them right now, because that's a hard thing. They're in Florida, which is just the epicenter right now. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't, oh well, but please get vaccinated if you can. I understand if you can't, because, you know, some people have physical situations, but if you can, dude, do it for us, for our country. Do it for your country. But just, you know, go out there and let's not make this political. Let's make this something that helps other people, right? So we're about loving each other. Let's love each other. Enough about that. So we're totally, now it's back to the music, right? So I'm really, really excited. We've got, Ron says that Molly and I are watching. Woohoo! Thank you. That's awesome. I am so excited about that. We also have some great music tonight. I'm so excited about that as well. We have, first we have, it's called Barn Dance Reel. It's by Laughing Jack. So we've had Laughing Jack on the show before. They're awesome. They are a Celtic group. And then we have Volcano by Victor Sierra. It's kind of an industrial steampunk tune. You've heard them a lot, so you should know Victor Sierra by now. Then we have Revelator by Hertzfall UK. It's an electronic rock tune. Really, really, really interesting. So I cannot wait for I cannot wait for you guys to hear this beautiful music. It's been so interesting to have all of this music come across, and just I'm blessed. I'm telling you, I am so blessed by the music that is sent to me every single time. And I thank you guys so much. And guys, here we go. Here's our first set of music.
I stopped here at the end of the day, amongst the mountains of madness. There was nobody awaiting me, and the compass was spinning in the darkness. They grudgingly took my foreign currency. My feelings were left out in the cold. When I set foot on the suspension bridge, the night was already very old. Somewhere in another city, maybe somebody talks about me, saying things I misunderstood long ago. Lost in this obscure calculus, they're measuring imperfect meridians, while I'm still dancing on the top of the volcano.
Sometimes we must travel all alone, and we all know that this world is made of stone. The route I'm on is not on any map. I should find a way to close the gap.
Rain keeps falling over the Black River. The air smells of stale kerosene. The pilot shouts words I can't understand, and I'm getting ready to leave the scene. Somewhere in another city, maybe somebody talks about me, saying things I misunderstood long ago. Lost in this obscure calculus, they're measuring imperfect meridians, while I'm still dancing on the top of the volcano. Somewhere in another city, maybe somebody talks about me, saying things I misunderstood long ago.
not enough to tell your secrets in the dark. It's not enough if we've gone and lost that spark. Setting faces in the night when you know that it's not right. Cradle your head in mine.
Great stuff, right? I know, it's kind of amazing. I get sent the best music. I'm just going to put that out there. I have the best artists in the world. Best in the world. Just saying. I'm just saying. Well, I'm going to tell you, I have one of my artists that you've heard quite a bit that is with me tonight. And his name is Doug Fox. And I'm very excited. Hey, Doug.
Hi.
How are you?
How you
How are
doing?
you? Good. All right, so we've listened to quite a bit of your music, but now we get to see your face and get to know you. It's awesome.
You should have stuck with the music.
No, this is my favorite. My favorite part, obviously, the music is really awesome. My favorite part is that I get to know all the artists behind the music, and I love the way that people's lives are just so different yet so similar in so many wonderful ways. It's really interesting to meet the people behind the music, because, well, I understand because I make music, and so it's really interesting to, we're all such different, wonderful people. And I love personalities a lot. But, so I have a question for you. So you're a one-man band, is that right? It's just you?
Yeah, at this point in time, yeah.
Yeah. And so have you played with other bands before, and now you're just going solo, or how has your musical journey been?
Geez. My musical nightmare. I've played music all my life, as long as I can remember.
How long have you been playing music?
3 days. No.
That's a good 3 days then. That's a pretty good 3 days.
I started playing guitar, I guess, when I was 8 or 9, and
Wow.
so I never got any better, but I just kept playing.
I would beg to differ. It's not that bad. Actually, your music's pretty good. So I would say that either you started out really good at 8, or you got a little bit better. Just a little bit.
Oh, Dad didn't think so. They chased me out of the house all the time.
So, so you just go by Doug Fox if people are looking for you, just go by Doug Fox, or is there a different name?
Yeah. This is all kind of overwhelming to me because I honestly have no music in production. I have voices and the music in my head. I try not to pay attention to voices, but the music I can capture here. And
Yeah.
everybody kept saying, that heard it said, why don't you publish it? And I thought, that's not why I'm writing it. And I saw your ad, and I thought, I'll send her some songs. And I did, and we started playing them, and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. So I stuck some music on SoundCloud, and that's about all I've got out there now. Other than my Facebook page, Doug Fox, DOUGFOX on Facebook, same on SoundCloud.
So that's awesome. Yeah. So, what kind of music? What kind of music do you play?
It depends on what I hear in my head when I wake up in the morning. That's
a pretty good answer. That's a pretty good answer. So, when you wake up in the morning, what are some of the kinds of music that you hear?
Oh, geez, I swing, jazz, thrash, rock and roll. I have a couple of waltzes actually.
That's awesome.
Just a friend of mine says, there's not a genre for this stuff, and he says, "But I'm going to make one. I'm going to call it heavy metal elevator music."
Oh, that's funny.
But I don't know. I just all kinds of music. I played rock and roll for years in other bands, and lived in Indy and played in the area. Worked with Sunshine Promotions up there for probably about 8 years, and
that's wonderful.
Did a lot of shows with them. They sent us all over the country and back, and had a lot of fun. Played guitar, and I think somewhere in the early 80s, all the bass players either died or fell off the edge of the earth, and so I started playing bass. Because couldn't find any bass players, so bass came pretty easy. So then one led to another. Rhythm, lead, a little bit of mandolin, a little bit of banjo, a little bit of keyboards.
So you just picked up everything, huh? All of the instruments. You're like, hey, let's just see. I think I could do this, and just try it, and there you go.
Yeah.
So a one-man band. It would be really interesting to watch you play them all at one time. That would be hilarious. You should hook something up. That would be funny.
Got something in mind. Hey, no way.
That's funny. So that's really awesome. So we're going to listen to a song that you wrote called Mischief. Tell us about this song.
Well, this is kind of unusual. I was inspired watching two kids playing. They were throwing tomatoes. I grow a garden, and at the end of the year, your old tomato plants you pull up and they were picking the tomatoes off and they were throwing them at the stop sign. And they said, the little girl tells the little boy, if they see us, we're going to get in trouble. And he says, no, we're okay. And he keeps saying, come on. Anyway, it goes back and forth and stuff, and finally, they're both throwing tomatoes. And I stepped out around the corner and looked at them. And she goes, see, I told you we were going to get in trouble. And I just came in the house, and that music kind of went with what I saw outside. That's what I came up with.
Nice. It reminds me, my brother and my sisters and I were walking down the street in Florida when we were kids. And my brother kept throwing rocks at cars, and I was like, dude, you're going to get in so much trouble. And so this one man in this truck stopped and just chewed him out. And I said, I told you. So I'm telling you what, though, kids, they get in a lot of mischief. And then we grow up and we get in more mischief. People just don't know about it.
It never ends.
It never ends. Well, that's awesome. Well, you're going to dance a little bit with us, and we're going to listen to your music, so I cannot wait for that. And so I'm going to mute you for right now, but you're going to come back and do a little dancing, all right? And we'll talk to you later. All right? Sounds great. Well, guys, got a little mischief. Who doesn't do a little mischief in their life? Just a little bit. I mean, just like this much. Anyways, so we are going to listen to Mischief by Doug Fox. It's a jazz instrumental tune, really interesting. And then we've got the Quarantine War Machine by Grave Huffer. It's a thrash metal band. We talked to Grave Huffer, remember? They were so awesome. And then we're going to listen to Road to Liston Varnan. I can't believe I said that wrong. That's our song by Celtic Rain. So, you guys, I cannot wait until you hear this music. It's absolutely awesome. And then we'll have a little dancing as well with our music. And we'll go from there. Here we go.
Live it up there.
my group because there's my face right there, and Samuel, and our Piper, and so yay, Celtic Rain. That's the one thing about having your own show is you can play your own music. I have zero problem plugging our own music. I'm just saying. But we have 3 amazing new songs coming up for you now. And so we have Black Cauldron by El Troubadour. That's right. El Troubadour, I have you on the show tonight. And then we have The Mockingjay by Darwin Prophet. We interviewed her. She is a ball of energy. Holy crap, that woman is beautiful. I think she's probably one of my favorite interviews so far. I am not gonna lie, I love that woman. She was so fun. And then we have, by the way, obviously Mockingjay it's a steampunk pop music. It's for Susan Collin, but it's based on the Hunger Games. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Malibu Taxi, Taste of the Chalice. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, I know how to read. Chalice. Taste of the Chalice by Philadelphia Phil and the Salsa Band. It's a beautiful salsa tune, a little bit of vocals. It's really, really awesome. Philadelphia Phil is one of my great friends, and I play music with him sometimes. Haven't been able to lately because most of the times that he's playing, Celtic Rain is playing as well. So sad. I haven't been able to play with him for so long, but hopefully we'll be able to play again together. I do want to say a little bit of thank yous because there's people on Facebook as well. Just so you know, if this gets cut off, 'cause sometimes Facebook cuts us off, you can always go to the YouTube channel. Just saying, it's there the whole time. But I will say this, that I want to say a thank you to Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. And Susan Eubanks. That's my stepdad mom. And then my dad, Terry Eubanks, is listening. I want to say Andrew Davis. Hi, Andrew. And then Kelly Miller. We're going to be playing some of Kelly Miller's music, and she's on with us tonight listening. So hi, Kelly. Anyway, so we've got some great people as well listening all over the place. And I just wanted to say a little highs to those people because they just got on and I wanted to say hi. So you guys ready to hear some amazing music? There's some little El Troubadour for you. Here we go.
The time has come for the king to deliver on his promise. By this cauldron, I promise you there will be no plague. By this cauldron, I promise you there will be no drought. Among us, every day we would crown your head with a ring of colors, as is your due. The white stag is cooking in the heavy water from the river. The time has come for the king to deliver on his promise. I promise you there will be no plague. By this cauldron, I promise you there will be no drought, no famine.
shifting sand, there's a buried treasure and the proof. Hunt a little harder near the hanging tree. Fly straight as an arrow to the truth. When you see snow, you smell the roses faded, laid upon the grave of innocence. The shadows chucker in the veins. I am up a tree hole in my boot. Waking in the dark, the cannon shake the sky. I'm above it playing for a parachute. Where there is fire, the smoke will keep the memories safe for the day of deliverance.
Give it up and soon you'll be living positivity. Ooh, rise, rise, rise up. Rise, rise, rise up, rise up, rise up and give up the bitter cup. Taste of the challenge. give up the little hut, move into the valleys. What if I might lift his heart up, fly beyond the rain? What if I might find out how to leave behind the pain? There is no need to suffer, children, be aware. Time for happiness is gone, when troubles disappear. Rise, rise, rise up, rise, rise, rise up, rise up, rise up, and give up the bitter cup, taste of the chalice, give up the little hut, move into the palace. Give up the bitter cup, taste of the chalice, give up the little hut, move into the palace. Give up the bitter cup, taste of the chalice. Give up the little hut, move into the palace. What if I might lift this heart up and fly beyond the rain? What if I might find out how to leave behind the pain? There is no need to suffer, children, be aware. A time for happiness has come, when troubles disappear. Rise, rise, rise up, rise, rise, rise up, rise up, rise up, and give up the bitter cup, taste of the chalice, give up the little hut, move into the palace. Give up the bitter cup, taste of the chalice, give up the little hut, move into the palace. Give it up, 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 give it up.
Gotta love a little Phil. I'm just saying, right? He's such a sweetheart. I wish you guys, if you know Phil, you know what I'm talking about. He's just the biggest heart in the whole world. And so now we get to talk to someone else that's an awesome musician. Hello, Mr. Man. How are you doing?
Those guys are great.
I know, aren't they? They're great. I know. I love salsa music, and so it's just, and he's just got a way. He's just got such a way. So, tell me about you. Besides music, what do you do? What do you do?
No.
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm retired. Retired. I do custom. I do custom upholstery.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
I take care of my 95-year-old dad, which is he still gets
That's
out and drives around. We go fishing. You know.
nice. That's awesome.
And I have
That's
a little
awesome.
dog. I'm sorry.
You have a little boy? Is that what you
I
said?
have a little dog that's going
A
through
dog.
a huge identity crisis. He thinks he's a poodle, but he's a 150-pound Great Dane. So
It's okay. I have one of those. Not a Great Dane. I have a husky who is about 80 pounds and thinks he should be a lap dog. And I'm like, huh? You're bigger than I am, dude. Just saying. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's
I tell
hilarious.
him all the time, it's fine if you sit on the lap, but not mine.
Right? Because I need my bones. Thank you.
There's
It's hilarious.
not much
It's
there.
hilarious. Not much there, exactly. Well, that's awesome. So, where are you located?
I'm in southern Indiana,
Nice.
Evansville area.
Okay.
Kind
That's
of,
not very far from us. That's not far at all.
And,
That's awesome.
I lived in Indy for quite a while. Had a store at 38th and Illinois.
Nice.
Just
Doing
got
upholstery, I'm
raised
assuming.
up there. But
Yeah.
I'm going home. But,
But now, hey, you're living the life in Evansville. There you go. There you go. Got
not
tomatoes and everything.
good.
That's awesome. So tell me your writing process. When you're writing music, what is your process for writing music?
Well, I I get I get up early. I get up about 3 or 4 every morning, and like I said earlier, I usually have something in my head, and I'll come in here and I'll sit down and I'll grab a guitar and put down a rhythm track, and it's usually pretty rough. Everything you've gotten is pretty rough, but and it just kind of grows from there. It just I don't know. I just kind of follow what I hear up here and stick it on there, and then hope I can change it to make it halfway sound good with the technology.
That's awesome. Well, we have somebody, Quincy. Quincy said that I live in Richmond for a time. A guitar friend of mine is from Evansville. Quincy is another one of our artists that gets played on our show quite a bit. So there you go. You guys should talk. I'm just saying. You and Quincy should get together and have
You
fun.
know Slick Johnson from Richmond.
There you go. There
He's a
you go.
brother. He's a
That's
brother.
awesome. Small world, right? I mean, that's awesome. Well, we're gonna listen to another song. It's called The Seventh Seal, and I know you have all the seals, 1 to 7. So tell me, I wanted to listen to the last one. So tell me about the seventh seal.
Okay, well, everything's new every morning, and before I do anything, I kind of thank our Maker that He gave me another day. And one morning, there was nothing there but to go to the Book of Revelations, and that's where it took me. And He said, "Okay, there they are." I've been ridiculed about those songs because they say it's not supposed to sound like that. And I thought, yeah, well, who knows what it's going to sound like?
That's true.
But the seventh seal is the final seal that's opened before the horns are blown. It is our last warning. And
That's awesome.
I think we're somewhere in the seals.
You think we are? Interesting.
But
It's an interesting concept for sure. Something to definitely have a discussion about. That's pretty cool. I really enjoy this one, and I agree with you. Nobody knows what it's going to sound like,
Nope.
and so and so sometimes God gives us things that are just like, hey, this might be a piece of what it'll sound like. And I think this is a beautiful, beautiful song. So we're going to listen to that. Could do a little more dancing, and then we'll have you back on, talk a little bit more. Sound great?
I have to ask, do you wear corrective shoes?
Do I wear corrective shoes?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, if you dance with me, you will.
Well, we chair dance, so you don't even have to use your feet. I'm just saying. It's a beautiful
Okay, you're
thing.
safe then.
Everybody can chair dance. Everybody. You hear that out there? You guys can chair dance with us. No matter where you are, you can chair dance.
And your feet
So,
will be
this
safe.
is all you have to do. You ready?
Ready.
It's literally that easy. Back and forth. Everybody do it with us. That's right. That's some chair dancing right there. That's some good stuff. That also, guys, I'm just saying, if you're on the dance floor, you don't even have to move a lot. If you do that, a girl will dance around you. You're set for life. Just say it. For life. And you now know how to dance to everything. Well, there we go. So, guys, we are going to listen to first The Seventh Seal, obviously by Doug Fox. It's a rock. I would call it a rock instrumental piece. I really, really like this piece. And then we're going to listen to I Want to Run Away with You by Kelly Miller. And Kelly is listening, so hi, Kelly. And then we're going to listen to Salute to David Allen by Celtic Rain. So this is one that Samuel and our Piper wrote together. And it is a beautiful tune that you can find on our Celtic Rain album. That's right, people. Anyways, so I cannot wait for you to hear this amazing music. It's just so much fun. You guys ready? All right, let's do it.
And when he broke the seventh seal, there was a silence in heaven for about a half an hour. And I saw the seven angels who were standing before God, and seven trumpets were given them. And another angel came and stood at the altar holding a golden censer, and much incense was given to him, that he might add it to the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar which was before the throne. And the
You guys, this has been insane. So my computer decided to die. That is a hilarious
Where'd you go?
when that happens, because you're just like, well, crap. So this is what we're gonna do until I can get my computer to love me enough to give me the music. It's annoying, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have great fun with our beautiful Doug Fox. Hey, Doug, are you there? Yeah. So I should be. Oh, I can't hear you because my things aren't plugged into your. Baby, can you do me a favor? So I'm gonna get my headphones working. Will you do me a favor? Can you play them a song? Can you play them a song while I figure out why my headphones are not working really quick? Can you do that for me? Play them a song.
I don't have any acoustics. I have electrics here, so I don't know if they can hear it. Unless, do I have to play them a song, or can I just make a whole bunch of noise? How about a whole bunch of noise, guys? Is that good? Well, let's see. Boy, women, I tell you. Oh, no, I wasn't supposed to hear that, were you? Oh, there it is now. Hey, wait a minute. Where were we?
And when he broke the seventh seal, there was a silence in heaven for about a half an hour.
Can you hear that?
And I saw the seven angels standing before God, and seven trumpets were given them. And another angel came and stood at the altar holding a golden censer, and much incense was given to him, that he might offer to the Lord all the sins upon the golden altar, which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense and the prayers of the saints went up before God out of the angel's hands. And the angel took the censer and filled it with the fire of the altar, and threw it to the earth. And there followed peals of thunder and clouds and flashes of lightning and an earthquake. And the seven
Can you guys hear that?
He had the seven trumpets prepared themselves.
It's easier just to play the tracks for the seventh seal. I wish I could hear you guys. It'd make it so much more interesting. Who said electric a while ago? That was Quincy, wasn't it?
So, guys, yes, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're figuring it out right now because my husband is an amazing person, and he is figuring out how to let me hear things right now. So, at this moment, I am trying to figure that out. We are so happy to have Doug Fox with us. So, I would say this. It would be really awesome if you could tell us a little about. So you have the seven seals. Tell us about because we're going to hear them throughout the rest of the time. Tell us about the first six seals, because we're going to hear them over the next weeks. So it'd be really awesome to hear about those songs as well, and how you came up with the music behind those songs.
I think the music just I don't know. I don't know how it came. This is just divine intervention.
That's not a bad answer. So don't worry about that. I totally understand.
That's,
Sometimes
that's the only one I've got.
we get divine intervention on so many levels. Today, my computer decided to die, so divine intervention that you could just pick up a guitar and play something. That's divine intervention right there, believe me. And we have some people that are actually saying things, so let's go ahead and bring them into the show. So we have all these, I know, guys, I'm so sorry. Sometimes technical difficulties. I had everything plugged in and it was hilarious to me. But we do have Kelly. And Kelly says, Kelly's husband here, ready to crank it up when you play her song. Yep, we're going to get it because my husband is right now going and getting my files off of my computer so that I can plug them in and you guys can listen to that beautiful music, especially Kelly's song. And then we have Doug. Doug, that's a fancy console. He's talking to you, David. When you record, do you do all of the tracks yourself, or do you bring in other artists for some of it?
Well, nope. I do all the tracks. I start with a rhythm guitar and get a basic melody. Then I'll put down Cassie plays drums. That would be Casio. If you listen to the songs, it's all a click track on drums. There's no drummer involved. Now, I may take a drum, the MIDI every once in a while and do some things in it, but I do all the bass. I do all the rhythm, the leads, the keyboards. There's a few I've got with mandolin and banjo in them.
Yeah. Did you do those as well, the mandolin and the banjo?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't play them too much, though.
Yeah.
I didn't get time on those.
My son used to call a banjo, he said it's a drum guitar when he was younger. It's a baby drum guitar. I'm like, that's exactly what that is. It's a drum guitar. I was like, that's as good of a explanation as any, frankly. That's hilarious. So yeah, the drum guitar. So from now on, a banjo for me is a drum guitar forever. It's just one of those things. Yeah. So we are gonna. There's the different. So what made you come up with were you just reading the Bible and you're like, ooh, this would be a really interesting concept to do the 7 seals?
Well, I get up every morning and naturally I take care of me and get me going, and then I sit down. I read a little bit in the Bible, and just that one particular morning, something moved me to Revelations, and I ended up in the book of the 7 seals, and it just one seal at a time just kind of came to me, and I thought, oh, what are you doing? Because I didn't have a clue, and I started playing, and that's just what came from it. All 7 of them, and now something's itching at me picking at me about 7 trumpets, and I don't have a clue on that one yet. I guess I'll take it when it moves me to that part of the book again.
Yeah, that is interesting. It kind of makes me think of what it would have been like. It makes me want to possibly write a song series about what it might have been like around the Wall of Jericho when they started blowing all those horns and playing all the music after so much silence. It makes me think about that a little bit as well, which is pretty interesting.
That's I think my favorite is probably the 4th seal.
Yeah, that's your favorite?
I think because I think that's where we're just about at.
Yeah, you think so? Well, maybe there's some music within all of us that's showing us a way to kind of move towards more of the divine for sure in our lives, and just say, okay, are we ready? Are we ready for the divine to be in our life? It's a definite thing for sure. So we are going to, my husband is a beautiful man and thank God for him. We are going to start back the music. Woohoo! Woo woo! So
He's an amazing guitar player too.
yes, he is. He's a ridiculous, amazing
I've
guitar
heard him.
player. He is so good. I know. He has got great fingers. There's a reason you marry people, and that is definitely one of the reasons I married him. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just put you on. Thank you, by the way, for covering for me a little bit while we were figuring things out. And now we're gonna listen to some music. All right.
Well, that had to be the dead spot in the show. I got to tell you.
Oh, you're fine. Well, guys, I want to thank my husband because he's a beautiful man. He's going to show me where I can find things. So I'm going to go here and figure that out. I'm telling you, there's just some times in life when you just thank God for things. And where is it, Samuel?
It's on this.
I know. You got to show me where to go. He's going to show me what to do, and he's going to actually just do it because I don't know where he's taking me. But gotta love techie husbands. I'm saying he's got good fingers for guitar and amazing fingers for his brain, and it makes me so freaking happy. So here is the song set we were supposed to play earlier. So here we go. There we go.
Okay.
And when he broke the seventh seal, there was a silence in heaven for about a half an hour. And I saw the seven angels who were standing before God, and seven trumpets were given them. And another angel came and stood at the altar holding a golden censer, and much incense was given to him, that he might add it to the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar, which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense and the prayers of the saints went up before God out of the angel's hands. And the angel took the censer and he filled it with the fire of the altar, and he threw it to the earth. And there followed peals of thunder and sounds and flashes of lightning and an earthquake. And the seven angels who had the seven trumpets prepared themselves to sound them.
Working all the time, killing myself 9 to 5. I need to get away tonight. Too much stuff to do, drama, troubles, and issues. I need to get away tonight, tonight, tonight. Will you go with me and see all there is to see? I know we'll have a blast. Hurry, this time won't last. Let's go and get away from all the pain we feel. Let's try to fantasize. What we have is real. Let's smile for a little while like everything is new. I wanna run away with you. What is there to lose? Pack a bag and take a cruise. We're gonna sail away tonight. I need to take a vibe. We can fly or I can drive. We're gonna break away tonight. Please don't tell me no. You know we need this. Oh, come on and take this ride, baby. I need you by my side. Let's go and get away from all the pain we feel. Let's try to fantasize. What we have is real. Let's smile for a little while like everything is new. I wanna run away with you. Will you go with me and see all there is to see? I know we'll have a blast. Hurry, this time won't last.
Well, there you go, guys. I'm just saying, right? So yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but we heard some amazing music. Bring Doug back on for just a little bit, for a minute more, because I want to ask you. Hello, Doug.
Hi.
Hey. So I did want to ask you, actually. So they can find your music at facebook.com/Doug, DOUG.Fox.71271. So, and then they can also find you on Spotify, right? Or no, SoundCloud. Sorry, my fault. So SoundCloud. If you like his music, go find it. Please support him. Are you working on anything new that's going to be coming out? Or are you going to be performing anywhere, anything like that?
Well, I play in the living room every once in a while, but most of it's confined back here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, anymore, it's just I play around the house here, and every once in a while go over to some friends and jam. But other than that, no, don't do any shows anymore.
Yeah. I would suggest, I mean, this is just a suggestion. Since you do have your Facebook page, you should do a Facebook Live every once in a while and play some of your music, show people what you're working on, that kind of stuff. Some people are very interested in how you're doing your recording process. So that might be something as well that you could be like, so I just laid down these tracks and this is kind of how I do it, how I master things. I know a lot of people are really interested in that. Might be something that you could share with the world a little bit on Facebook Live.
I would like doing that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be a really great way for people to get to know you, and also for, just to be able to share the knowledge. I know it's really awesome to get to know how people do things, because then you can just not have to reinvent the wheel, and you're like, oh, I never thought about that, And for somebody who's, knows how to do that, that's very awesome to be able to pass down that knowledge to other people. Plus, it's a lot of fun. Sometimes, I don't know, for me, I love watching people make music. So that for me is fun. And I know a lot of people that are in my friend group that they're the same kind of person. They're like, ooh, how's he doing that? Tell me the technical stuff. So I don't know, might be something interesting. Who knows?
Yep, that's true. That's
true. So we are going to play one more of your songs, and it's called Late Night, Some Night. Tell me about this song.
Late Night, Some Night is just, I came up with this chord configuration that is just really weird, and I kept tinkering with it, and I thought, this is kind of fun. This is kind of neat. It's got a lot of jazz feel to it, to me, or
yeah.
I guess my style of jazz. But
no, I totally agree with you. It's very jazzy.
But it just woke up one morning, there it was. It was waiting for me in here.
There you go. Sometimes that's the way it is.
Yeah.
You just wake up and there's the song. Well, you're gonna be with us a little bit more through the show, and then we'll say goodbye at the end. But let's go ahead and play this beautiful music. All right.
Cool.
Okay. So, guys, yes, we're going to listen to Late Night, Some Night by Doug Fox. I actually put it as a jazz instrumental piece. So there you go. And then we're going to listen to The Paradise Syndrome by 5 Year Mission. They're a rock band that does Star Trek music. I'm just saying. So awesome. And then we're going to listen to Old Man Says by Sacred Shaman. It's a little heavy. It's a heavy metal piece by this group. And then we're going to listen to sub I'm never going to say this right. Bradford, I'm so sorry. Submonetiles. It's probably wrong. You'll see the name. It's by Bradford Ray Bailey, who we met before. Awesome guy, jazz guitarist and jazz band group, just amazing stuff. So let's listen to this amazing music, and let's see if I'm pulling up the right thing here. Yep, I am. Yay. So here we go.
else uncomplicated. Life was living, life was slow. Wanted to stay but played it straight and tried to go. Whoa. I never meant to lose myself. My memory's up in the sky. Somewhere else it didn't matter. I had you to keep me whole. Joining like I'd never felt before. Whoa. I felt I did not deserve this kind of life. A happiness growing fast and strange. And I said one song that mother lives would start to grow. And my thoughts turned only to you, to our own. Whoa. Then my dreams haunted my days. I never thought that I would bleed or be betrayed, but you stood by me, by my side in my disgrace. But love stronger than stones thrown our way. If there's a God up in the stars, could he breathe life into you here in my arms? When you are better, it will be just as it was. Each kiss is as the first here and above. Whoa. And when that sky went dark, you hoped to God. I knew it then, I knew it would be all my fault. When you close your eyes
building shrines of the fallen. Endless questions I have to ask. Everything revolves around the task. When you can finally see, questioning your fantasy, reality, psychology, memories of lifetimes that can't see. Help me find the day. Open my heart, freedom's way. I wanna find the hidden knowledge, building shrines of the fallen. I wanna find the hidden knowledge, building shrines of the fallen. Mighty and its eternal tension, protecting out our own perception. What were the words the old man said? Spinning a needle and thread. See what you see is what you will. Decide to listen, great until symbols hold the key to life being says. Memorize what the old man says.
I'm muted. Crazy. You guys, it's been an interesting show. Always is interesting when my computer quits. But you know, technology is a beautiful thing until it doesn't work, right? I'm just saying. So we're gonna bring on Doug and say thank you so very much for being with us tonight. Sorry about the it's the doggy. Hello, doggy. So what's your dog's name?
Apollo.
Apollo. Hi, Apollo. Oh,
Yeah.
such a sweet snout. Mine's around here somewhere. Pretty sure he's laying down somewhere. That's probably what he's doing. But yeah, so it's going to be, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a blast getting to know you and having a great time with you. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I've had a great time.
Good. I'm glad. That's the whole intention. If the show is not fun, then it's not the Celtic Rain radio show. Just saying. It has to be a little fun, right? There should be some dancing and some fun stuff and amazing music. So I do want to say to everybody that if you have music to send, CelticRain777@gmail.com. Remember that you can find Mr. Doug Fox at facebook.com/Doug, DOUG.Fox, FOX. .71271. That's where you can find him. If you want to like the show, most of the time my computer does not die, so you can go to youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain. Like it, so you know when it's coming on. Also, you can always go and listen to the shows after because they are recorded. This is the Celtic Rain radio show, and we thank you so very much for showing up tonight. And we say good night and goodbye for now. Bye.